Palm Beach. Joining me now is a veteran trial lawyer, Andrea Lewis, partner at Searcy Law Firm in Palm Beach, Florida, president of Palm Beach County Bar Association at searcylaw.com. She was there in that jurisdiction when Epstein was prosecuted and given a slap on the wrist. Trust me, Andrea had nothing to do with that cover up, which it was, and that ended up costing Acosta his job way up in the federal government because he went along with that deal where Epstein had been molesting child after girl, and he basically got a form of house arrest. He would have to report to the jail, but then once he reported, he could have his private limo driver pick him up at the jail. He'd be gone all day and come back to sleep there. Nothing. He got nothing. And so when you hear that 1 out of 4 people connected to this sex ring now having committed suicide, I mean, Andrea, that doesn't raise a bell of alarm to you?
Well, Nancy, you're 100% right. I mean, the facts here are really shocking. I mean, it is so unusual to have this many suicides, this many tragedies, all that are circling this one very powerful man. And of course, as you noted time and time again, the other very unusual thing about this story is the other powerful, wealthy people that continue to roam free who were, of course, involved in some way or another in this horrific, long-standing acts, these horrific, long-standing acts of child abuse and human trafficking.
Please join us on our mission to find missing people, especially children, to solve unsolved homicides. If you're on the go, catch us on your favorite podcast app where you can get all of our content where we, in our own way, seek justice. Virginia Giuffre had just begun to fight. But now we hear she, like 3 other people connected to this very powerful sex ring, has committed suicide? Not according to her lawyer.
This case is not going away. Virginia Giuffre is not going to go away, and I'm not going to go away.
Renowned lawyer David Boies insisting Virginia Giuffre is not going to go away. As a matter of fact, she was supporting Denim Day, a march, a protest in Washington across from the Capitol to support rape and sex assault victims' rights. Irv Brandt joining me now, former senior inspector, U.S. Marshal, has literally gone around the world hunting down bad guys. Author of an entire series on Amazon about Jack Solo, latest solo shot, Curse of the Blue Stone. Irv, Prince Andrew, listen.
That's me, but whether that's my hand or whether that's the position, I have simply no recollection of a photograph ever being taken.
Right. That was the train wreck interview Andrew gave. That was from our friends at BBC. And this is the photo he's talking about. First, he said that couldn't be him because he had never been to Ghislaine Maxwell's second story of her. Oh, there she is. Second story of her condo, I believe in Mayfair, a tony part of London. And there he is with Virginia Giuffre. Then he says it couldn't be him because these were not the clothes he would have worn in London because these are his, quote, traveling clothes. What is he talking about, Irv Brandt? His traveling clothes? Really? Then he tried to claim that that's not his left hand because it's too red. Wow, it matches his right hand. I mean, then he said he couldn't possibly have met her at a disco because she said he was sweaty and he doesn't sweat because of a war wound. It just gets worse. Train wreck, perfect way to describe it. What, do the laws work differently in Great Britain than they do in the U.S.? Because he should be in jail.
Nancy, it's the whole thing is disturbing. And when you said train wreck, I would say that's the best way to describe it. The stories don't make sense. The answers to the questions don't make sense. Uh, for an investigator conducting an interview, I just couldn't imagine. I would throw my hands up in the air, and look at the person that I'm interviewing and ask them, what are you trying to say? I can't make any sense of it. And just listening to you describe it, I can't make any sense of it.
And even after that sweetheart deal, and yes, Andrea Lewis, I know you had nothing at all to do with it. In fact, you opposed it in Palm Beach. Andrew was still snugged up with Epstein in his Manhattan mansion. And they have been spotted on camera walking through Central Park. I mean, Andrea Lewis certainly is not probative, but did your grandma say to you, birds of a feather flock together, lay down with a dog, you'll wake up with the flea? What was Andrew doing with Epstein except something nefarious? And why isn't he in jail?
Well, Nancy, that's a great question. And it's a question that's on everybody's mind because certainly you have somebody who is rich and powerful, who is a known associate to somebody who is clearly involved in the abuse of children, widespread abuse of children over many years. And it really leaves you questioning, how wouldn't he have known about this? Everybody else
Right.
seems to have known about this.